Hi, I'm Luz Dubay, and I love to talk about movies 24/7. I've been fascinated with films as long as I can remember, and I upload weekly. Today, I'm going to be ranking all the Scream openings from worst to best. Keep in mind, I do love all these intros. It was hard to rank, so this is basically least favorite to most favorite. And this will be including spoilers for all the movies, including six. So you have been warned. All right, let's get started. All right, coming in at number 6 is Scream 4, which even surprises me because I love this movie. Before Scream 6, this was my second favorite Scream movie. I absolutely love this movie. Top 3 A+ movie for me. But the reason why it's on the bottom is I love the opening with the fake out, the two fake outs of the stab movies with the Lucy Hale's character and then Kristen Bell and Anne Paquin's character. I love those fake outs. I think that the Stab 6 intro is very funny, and it always makes me laugh. And 7-1 is really surprising and also really funny. But if it was that alone would be higher on the list, but it isn't because you after Stab 7 we get introduced to our actual characters. I think it's Jenny and Marnie, which are easily the least interesting out of the three. Out of the three intros, if you're including the Stab intros, they're the least interesting characters out of the ones we just saw. So it's not great. And they're probably the least interesting characters out of all the opening scenes. So I just didn't really connect to them, and they just die quickly. And it's not like extremely exciting. The rest of the movie is perfect. Like I said, it's an A+ movie. I don't think it's like terrible. Like I just like it's just like the fake outs are so good, and then the characters we get introduced are just kind of fine. It just kind of evens out. So that's why it's on the bottom, because Marnie and Jenny are just not very interesting characters. All right. So number 3 is Scream 3. So this one I actually didn't get the bottom because Scream 3 is on the bottom for most lists. But the reason why it's not on the bottom is because it actually killed a main character in this opening with Cotton Weary. So I really like that. It really ups the stakes. So I'm glad they did something different. I'm glad they had one movie where to kill the main character off, because that really increases the stakes for your movie. So it has Cotton and this girl from being killed off in this one. And I think it's a really effective opening. It sets up the voice changer. I never mentioned the voice changer in my other videos. I meant to, but I really liked it as a kid, and I kind of went on and off of whether I liked it or not. But it's fine. I think the voice changer's fine. I don't really love it or hate it. I'm just kind of in the middle on it. It's cool. Wouldn't mind seeing it return for like a scene or two in like a later movie. But yeah, this opening is pretty decent. It's sad to see Cotton go. So that's why it's not on the bottom, because it does kill off a main character. So I respect that. All right, next up, Scream 5. Great opening. Super intense and suspense. So I love the Ghostface call between Tara Carpenter and Ghostface. Very, very intense and creepy. Really sets up the movie, and she actually survives this one. So another one that subverts expectations. I like the openings that do things different. Those are the best kinds. Really brutal. How he's attacking her. So it's a really effective opening. I really like it. Next up, Scream 2. This is an awesome opening. I absolutely love this one. This was my second favorite for a while until Scream 6. So obviously Scream 6 beat out a lot of the last entries. But yeah, the reason why this one is so high is because it flips what they did in the last movie. Instead of Casey Becker being alone in the house, Phil and Maureen are in a packed theater for the opening weekend of Stab. Audience is absolutely insane, and Phil gets killed in the bathroom, but Maureen just gets killed like in the middle of the movie theater. Nobody knows because they just think it's publicity stunt. They think it's it's not real. Until they realize last minute that it is real. So I think that's super effective and scary, and something that could probably happen in real life. That's why it's so effective, and such a great opening to me. I absolutely love this opening. I think it's really good. All right, next up, Scream 6. I love this opening so much. Starts out with Samara Weaving's character, she's a college professor. Her name is Laura, and then she gets called. She started talking to her online date at a restaurant. I said bar last time, so sorry about that. I meant to say restaurant. They're at a restaurant, and he said he's lost, and lures out in an alley. And of course, it's a ghost face. But the interesting part, it starts off pretty normal. He kills her now. It's a brutal kill. But the interesting part is that he actually reveals himself. And you get the first ghost face reveal, like at the beginning of the movie ever. So that's awesome. And it turns out to be Jason. I was like, oh, that's a super cool opening. And then, he puts away his costume, talks to her for a little bit, and goes home. And it's still going. And you're like, oh, is there another ghost face about to kill him? And yeah, that's exactly what happens. Because originally there's two sets of Ghostface. There's Jason and his partner Greg, which we never see. And Greg gets killed off screen. So like this, the other Ghostfaces, hunt down Jason. So I thought that was awesome, and they kill him. I thought that was a really cool opening that subverts expectations. I really, really love the Scream 6 opening. It really got me excited for the rest of the movie. All right, and number one, Scream 1. It's hard to beat out the original most of the time. Amazing opening with Drew Barrymore, Casey Becker. Super creepy, suspenseful, scary. Great phone call. Ghostface sets things up perfectly. And it's just a very well done scene. Like I said before, all these openings could be short films. But wow, I love the scene. It's still the best opening scene. And again, it was Drew Barrymore's idea. I mentioned in another video that it was her idea to be killed in the opening scene. She's really supposed to be Sydney, but she wanted to be killed in the opening scene, just like subvert expectations, because she's a very popular actress at this time. So no one would expect for her to be killed at the beginning. So it really makes you feel that anyone could die. I never felt that, because I didn't watch Scream until I was like 9 or 10. And I was born in 1999. But I wonder how that felt for audiences back then, like being surprised by that. But either way, without that, it's still an amazing opening scene, still the best. It's phenomenal, like really brutal kills with Steve and Casey. And I love that she takes off Ghostface's mask, and she actually gets to know who it is before we do. I think that was awesome. I really feel bad for her. She's trying to talk to her mom and dad and trying to get a hold of them, but she can't. And the music is very sad. You just really feel bad, and it really sets up a really great whodunit for the rest of the movie. So yeah, absolutely fantastic opening. So the Scream 1 opening comes in at number 1. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. You guys have a great day and take care. Bye.